Hey guys! I thought I would kick off my return to regular posting on this channel and the beginning of fall with a fall decor video for you. And if you're a longtime viewer of this channel, then you know that I posted a Halloween house tour 2 years ago where I showed my decorations. And the actual decorations have not changed dramatically, but what I thought would be more interesting would be to show you how I go about decorating from start to finish, so including where and how I store all of my seasonal items, and then how I go about in the actual decorating process in terms of, you know, managing my time and to be the most efficient possible. So that is what I'm going to do today. So we're going to start in my basement utility room, which is where I store the majority of our seasonal decorations. And then I'm going to just walk you through it. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you again at the end. Okay, I'm down in our utility / laundry room, which if you watched my video series on this last fall, you would have seen it's still organized just as it was. So I've got my laundry center over here, and then storage, alpha storage, basically all around the room on the walls. And up there I have bins. We used to throw this annual big Halloween party and just haven't done that in a few years, but I saved all the stuff just in case we decide to do it again. But I'm not going to be pulling all of that down because it's all for the party. What I am focusing on are these 4 bins here, and they are labeled as to which room they go in. And then I do have decorations, like I said, for November that are different. You know, they're more Thanksgiving oriented. So when October is finished, I will switch out to the November boxes. But I also have a couple of bins below, bigger bins that have larger sized decorations in them. So this one's for November, so I'm not pulling that up now, but I will pull out the fall decorations bin, which is stuff I leave out through November until Christmas, and then the October decorations bin, which is obviously for right now since it is October. So that's what I'm going to do. I've pulled my little ladder over, and I'm gonna get each bin down and start bringing them upstairs, and it's so easy. I know exactly where they all go because they're labeled as to which area. That's how I organize my my bins. My Christmas ones are just the same. You can kind of get a sense of everything here. But and I do also have sticky notes on some bins, but I will get into that in a little bit. So another item I stored down in the utility storage area here are our cushions, our seasonal pillows for our living room sofa and chairs. So the clear plastic case on the left has the ones for winter, and on the right has the ones for fall. And then I have one other set that I leave out for both spring and summer that are on the couches right now. So I'm going to pull that down and swap them out. And then I've almost pulled everything upstairs. Okay, so I brought that up to the living room, and here I just wanted to show you this is what the living room looked like with the other cushions and my summer kind of regular decorations. There's not a whole lot going on. Pretty simple, but I'm going to swap out the pillows now and to the fall ones, and then bring the summer ones down in the same container. Additionally, I store our indoor and outdoor wreaths in the garage. Again, we have alpha shelves, and they're these huge tubs lining the top back wall of the garage, and you can see I have fall wreaths right there, and I actually have a couple of bins for Halloween down at the other end. I need to push them together. I don't know why they're not together, but that is for outdoor decorations, which I do not do until the week of Halloween. I have a nice wreath for my front door and a pumpkin, and I've got fall annuals and the planters, but I don't put out the Halloween specific decorations until the week of Halloween. It's just what I do. But I'm going to pull that down and get out the wreaths, and while I'm at it, I will put away the spring summer wreaths. Okay, so I've pulled those bins down. I just thought I'd show you before I take everything out. This is my fall wreaths bin, and as you can see, I have numerous wreaths in there. These are all for the upstairs. This is my outdoor one. This one I usually put on my office door, and then I have a couple for the downstairs as well. And I keep them in these extra large size Ziploc bags for extra protection from dust and spider webs and things like that. And as you can see, I've just finished packaging up my spring and summer wreaths bin, and I will put that bin back up on the shelf. But I'm gonna bring these in, and then I will be ready to begin the decorating. So now that I've got everything pulled in, I just thought I'd give you a look at all of the bins where I've placed them, and you can also get a sense of what the house is looking before. So I don't have a lot of decorations really at all for summer. I just kind of have the house at its barest in terms of decorating. But I have the wreaths that I have to go upstairs. These two big bins have things that go kind of on my stairs and on my bench here for decoration, larger scale things. I have my Martha Stewart lanterns. One is nested inside of the other, and they actually go right there. I've already swapped out the pillows and put out my little chenille blanket for fall. They look really nice. There's Winnie. And I have this bin, which is for dining room, living room, and powder room decorations. So that's all ready to go. And here you can see the dining room. Like I said, not a whole lot going on in terms of decorating. I already put away the spring wreaths, so I have the place for a wreath right there. And I do have some decorations for my powder room, and I really will just swap the things that I usually have out. I have a little bin actually in this closet here. One of those little bins in the top shelf where I put the my little powder room decorations that are, you know, when it's not a holiday season, any holiday season, those little chairs and my little knickknacks and things, they will go in there. And now heading into the family room and kitchen area. You can see I obviously don't normally have these bins and things on the floor, but this is what the room usually looks like in here. This is sort of its bare minimum, not much going on in terms of decor. I still have my summer decorations in my display coffee table, so I have to take those out, but I've pulled up the bag that they go in, and then they'll go in my spring summer bin back downstairs. And I have the bin for the family room, and then this here came out of my mudroom closet, and this is the bin in which I store my out-of-season candles for the first floor. So I just have these shipping crates that came with some Bath & Body Works candle order many years ago, and they fit perfectly in this bin. It's a Riesenthal soft-sided bin, and I have some, here's a spiced apple toddy, that's more of a holiday one, vanilla coconut, but on the bottom here, I know I have some leaves candles and a couple marshmallow, come on there, camera, marshmallow fireside candles. So I will swap out my candles and put away the spring summer ones that are out. And then moving along here, you can see more of the house just as it's normally decorated in the summer. Not much going on, but I will swap out the runner. And I have the bin for the decorations in the breakfast nook here. I put lots of things up on the shelves and things, so that will all change. The teapots and things and pictures will come down. And one last thing I almost forgot is I have to swap out my chair cushions to the brown ones, so I'll have to run down and get those. I store those in the understairs closet, but I will take you guys down to show you that. But just to finish up, here is the kitchen. Here are the remaining wreaths and the kitchen bin. And I've already taken the candy that I had frozen, the leftover decorative and seasonal candies that I had frozen last year, out of the freezer, and they are thawing, and they go in, you know, decorative bowls and things. So I didn't actually buy any new candy this year. I only buy candy, seasonal candy, about every other year. Candy freeze is great, especially chocolate, for a year. So that works out. The only thing I did buy were the pumpkin spice M&Ms. As I mentioned earlier, I like to make sticky notes when I'm putting away decorations, so I know about things I might need or already have, so I don't buy additional, you know, items for the next year. So this list on my kitchen bin tells me all the things kind of kitchen related that I have. So I know I have some napkins and some soaps and lots of frozen candy. The other bin I've made a note on is my dining room, living room / powder room one, which was, you know, with soap is something I'm gonna run out of. But here I'm saying I have lots of hand soap, and I even have a plug-in and a wallflower plug-in refill. So I'm pretty much all set, and I don't have to buy anything this year. But here's the kitchen. I've taken down the summer pot holders and towels, and it's just sort of that's where it's at. I don't have quite as many decorations for the kitchen usually, but I have lots of cute little towels and things that will go out. So I will run downstairs and get those chair cushions and we can get started. So I'm back in the basement or under the stairs closet, which I did a video on. The organization of it has not changed since that video, but there I have the brown kitchen cushions for the stools and chairs that I swap out for the fall and the winter, and they're just in those clear cubes. So I will bring those up, swap them out for the blue ones, and bring the blue ones down, and then we will have brown cushions. Okay, now that I truly have everything upstairs, I'm gonna get started. And how I usually decorate is I start in here in the kitchen breakfast nook area, breakfast room, and then I do the kitchen and the family room, and then I move on to the living and dining room and the stairs and all of that. So I will check in with you when everything's done. Okay, so I've just finished. It took me about 2 hours from when I started to now, to bring all the bins up and get everything out and then put it out. And now I'm going to be putting the bins away. So that's the last step, and then I'm going to show you what I have done. So everything here is going downstairs. These bins are just filled with mainly empty wrap sort of things, and things I need to store downstairs, like my teapots and stuff. They have a special place downstairs, and my wreath, and a couple things that get decorated in the basement. But I have my cushions. I separated by the ones on the top are open because they need to be spot cleaned, and I like to address those before I store them for the rest of the year, because then they're nice and clean and ready to go next spring when I want to pull them out. So I will leave those in the laundry room, but I'll put all the rest of them away, and I'm all set. Okay, I have the bins all put away, so I'm going to give you a first floor Halloween/October decor tour. Yeah. And if you watched my Halloween house tour from, I think it was 2 years ago now, you'll notice a lot of the things are exactly the same, and just like I said, it's because I tend to decorate in the same way. It just pleases my aesthetic and also makes it really easy to organize the decorations by room and for easy putting out and putting away. So I'm staying with my back against the front door. So this is our hallway. And here I'll just show you in the stairwell. I have the little pumpkin baskets that I put together when we moved into the house 6 years ago with fake flowers. I just keep them assembled, and I put them out every October and November. And then up there you can see I have two little they're like pillow floor stands. I don't know how else to describe them. Just flanking our little ficus tree. They're from Boyd's Bears. And that is what's on the stairwell. Back looking at our foyer, here is the little alcove with our bench, and I always keep my running shoes tucked in under that bench, so that's why they're there. They're not really part of the Halloween decor, but I have my little Stewart Owl Mat from Waukegan Road, and all of these things, unless specified, are from at least 2 or more years ago, so I'm not sure if they're still available, but I'll try to point out where they're from if I can. The little black cat was from Michael's. I have this little pillow I got at a local nursery garden shop. And then I've got my two little, I think these are Thai Beanie baby owls that sit on the banister. And already prepped for Halloween, I have my 2 candy buckets that I just keep stowed under the bench until Halloween, and I will get candy for the kiddos. Now if we look over to the right, this is where our combination living room, dining room is. And as you can see, it's a little bit different from when I last showed you. I have the pillows out now, and I also have this additional decorative pillow that was from that same garden shop. It's very cute. I think it was from there. Yeah. And then I have this table runner. I think I got that at Hallmark like a really long time ago. Little beaded jack-o'-lantern coasters, that twig cast iron bowl, it's not really cast iron, but it's meant to look like it, was from Pottery Barn, and I just filled it with some fake foliage from Michael's. I have sleeping puppy here. And then I have I just put my little fake orchids in these 2 little pots. I got these at that same garden shop, and they're just little Halloween pots, and I just tucked my little fake orchids right in there, and the orchids I got at Restoration Hardware. And I have some more beaded coasters, and that's about that. And then I don't like to put anything on my piano because it affects the sound when you're playing it, but this little foam guy that I made with my sister-in-law and my aunt and my grandma and my mother-in-law several years ago, we had a Halloween crafternoon. This little foam thing does not affect the sound of the piano, and it's just a cute little foam candelabra little craft we did together. And so that is what the living room looks like. And there are also these gigantic lanterns, which are also, I believe, from Martha Stewart Grandin Road quite a while ago. And a cute little puppy. Then if we head over into the dining room side, you can see I changed out my runner, and this runner will stay out through November. I believe this was from Martha Stewart Grandin Road as well, this little owl bowl. Very festive. And then I do have a ghost bowl. It's candyless at the moment, but he's here on our sofa back table. And then my bar is kind of, I need to fix it. It's a little bit broken, but I think I can fix it myself, so that's why it's cracked open. But I have these two ceramic jack-o'-lanterns right on the top of the bar. The bar's shut right now. It's a steamer bar. It opens up. And if I turn around here, you can see this is our sideboard, and I put these decorative spiderweb candle holders on the wall-mounted thingy. That's a really good description. And then I have my little Halloween candlesticks I use every year because we never burn them, and more little ceramic jack-o'-lanterns, which are super cute, and I love these candles. Heading back to the left side, here is the hall closet for guest coats and things, and I just put one of my wreaths out. I made this, I think, when we moved into the house, if not before. Looks like it could use a little R&R. I might have to work on that a little bit. But I don't have a lot going on in the powder room. Everything's mostly the same. The only thing I changed were my little figurines at the top, and this one you can see needs a little repair, but I'm just gonna glue him, but I wanted him out for the the tour here. And the only other things that changed were the soap. So I have this pumpkin bar soap that was a hostess gift one time. And then I have these left over from, I think, a couple of years ago from Bath & Body Works. And you can just fill them with any foaming hand soap you want. I just think they're cute little jack-o'-lantern faces. And then I do have a plug-in. I think I bought that last year, if not the year before. Let's see if the camera will focus on it, and I will turn the light off and we'll see if it shows up. There, you can see it flickers. It's really cute. And I actually have a spice cider plug-in I had left over from last year. And it's working. I can smell it, so that's good. Now if we walk towards the family room and the kitchen, I'll just kind of go around here. So here's the family room. And here's kind of an overview of what it looks like. I have these little Mickey Mouse, they're sort of like beanbag that we bought when we went to Disney World over Halloween a couple of years. Not on Halloween, but around Halloween. They have cute little themed things. And I do have some Slatkin & Company candle holders with little Lee's candles in them just for decoration that I added up there to the top of the TV. And then I have these really cool owl lanterns, also from Martha Stewart Grandin Road several years ago. And I have them flanking the fireplace unit here. I just think they look so cool. They probably look really cool with candles in them, but I'm always a little nervous to burn candles in case, when we have parties, people like to sit along this thing, so I don't usually burn anything there. But I have this little wooden boo. I believe I got that at Von Maur. If not Von Maur, then maybe Michael's. But everything else is the same on top of the mantle and all of that. On the side board here, I have just a couple little candle holders. Again, I don't actually light these because there's so many plants, I'd worry about them burning. But I just have a little jack-o'-lantern. I believe that was from Michael's. And this is a little Boyd's bear figurine from several years ago. It's very sweet. And when you put a tea candle in it, the jack-o'-lantern face, kind of flickers, which is really cool. I changed out the center decorations of my display coffee table. I always get a lot of questions about this coffee table. It was from Crate & Barrel, and I bought it on clearance as a floor piece when we moved in 6 years ago, and it was going out of style. So I don't know if they have anything like this anymore. It's so cool how it has these little doors that you could open to fill things with, but I actually just take the glass off and then I can arrange things easier. And it's a good time for me to clean the inside of the glass and wipe down the inside of the coffee table, which I did. I do it every time I change the decor in there. But I just have some, faux leaf garlands that I got from Michael's, and those little they're twig pumpkins, also from Michael's over the years. And I have a leaves candle burning, and a candle sleeve I've had from Bath & Body Works for a long time. I think it looks nice. And then the little coasters are beaded as well. I love my little decorative beaded coasters, apparently. Little, I think, jack-o'-lanterns and ghosts, and I believe I got those at Target over the years. Sometimes they have cute things. And then I swapped out Winnie's little blanket for this candy Halloween blanket. It's a nice, cozy fleece one, and I got that at Target, too. And speaking of Winnie, I also got out her Halloween toys, because yes, she does have seasonal toys, because she's that kind of dog. And then here on the sofa side table, I have 3 little decorative Snapware containers with the flavors of M&Ms I just happened to have on hand that I showed you earlier. A couple that I thawed and one that I bought. So the pumpkin spice is new for this year. I think it might be exclusive to Target, I'm not sure. And then I have peanut butter and candy corn, and I just think those look cute right there. And then I have my little ode to It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown right here with my board game and my 40th anniversary edition book, and then the actual DVD, which is a classic. I have my little Snoopy. I think he dances. Don't you dance? There you go. I think I have one for like every holiday, and he dances to his same little song. But we'll let him finish his little ditty there. Okay, I think he's done dancing now. I didn't want to get in trouble for like copyright infringement. But I have a bowl. This is a tag bowl set. It actually came with 3 bowls. I have the other 2 bowls in the kitchen. It's super cute. I'm not sure where I got that, but maybe at Von Maur or that garden shop several years ago. But I just have the Hershey's Halloween mixed candy that was from the freezer. That'll still be good for anybody who wants to eat it. And I haven't had to buy Halloween tissues in so long because I save them year to year because they're only out for a month and I have backups. So these tissues are probably from a couple of years ago. These are puffs, and it's got a cute little kind of is that a holographic? Is that what we call that? Panel, but Target always has cute ones every year. Moving on to my sofa back table, I have this extra long runner. This is from Crate & Barrel some time ago. And then I have this little jack-o'-lantern candy jar that I just have some milk chocolate Hershey Kisses in. And then I think that photo frame was empty the last time I did a tour. I really need to put a picture in there. Maybe I'll get a picture of Grace. I think baby Grace, my husband's sister's baby, is going to be a pumpkin, and it'd be really cute if I could get a picture of her for that. So that's how I have those grouped over there. And then on this side, I have my little apothecary jar filled with more of those Hershey's Kisses, and then this little this is really cute. This was a gift from my mother-in-law one Halloween. It says, "Ghosts were people too." Get it? Yuck, yuck. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, it's just filled with some more of those Hershey's mixed candies. And then lastly, for the family room, I have this quilt. This is a handmade quilt I bought in Utah last fall. It's a beautiful quilt. It's just so fun, and it's actually really cozy to snuggle under because it's got a minky fabric backing it. I love the Halloween owls. This is the one new thing I got this year. This is the newest addition to my fall decoration collection. And I bought this at a little local stationery shop called Yellowbird. It's by Grassland Road. And I just think it's so cute. So that'll probably stay out all through November, because November's when I pull out all of my little fall owl decor. And then I have this little Yankee Candle little lamp candle thing that I bought many, many years ago. Okay, moving on to the breakfast room. As you can see, I have swapped out all of the cushions from the blue to the brown. It really just changes the vibe of the room entirely, even just that. But I put out my little placemats. These were the first placemats I bought for our new condo when we were first married 8 years ago. So I've taken good care of those and held on to them, and I think they're so perfect for fall. And then I've decorated my shelves and things with some little Halloween guys. So on this one, you can see I took down my little pots and pitchers on the top, and I put those little lanterns. I believe I got those at Michael's. And then I have these little, let me see if I can zoom in, these little owls I actually bought last year at Von Maur with the dangling legs. They're super cute. Then I left the middle shelf as is, and on the bottom shelf I have these little bouncy owls. I bought these last year at Von Maur as well. They're really cute. And then these little candle holders. I'm honestly, I don't remember where they came from. If we move over to the corner cabinet here, you can see I just pulled out my Villeroy and Boch piece I had up there and put my little Target jack-o'-lantern cookie jar up there. And then I have 2 ghost candle holders. I believe those were from Pottery Barn a really long time ago. And then I have another one of those little owls. This one says Boo, he's super cute. And then lastly, in the breakfast room are these shelves over here, and I'm gonna back up so you guys can get a better view. But these are pretty packed full with some of my Halloween collection that I've gotten from Crate and Barrel over the year, with the little children's size mugs and little plates. And then on the top I have some decorative items that I collected from Michael's over the years as well. So if I back up, you can kind of see the full effect. I think it's really cute. Lastly, we're gonna head into the kitchen here. So coming into the kitchen, you can see I have my little pumpkin basket out, and I've got my purse tucked into it. And I have this broom wreath on the pantry door, and I bought that at Michael's, like half price after Halloween a long time ago, several years ago. But they do handcrafted wreaths, and you can usually find a pretty good bargain after the holidays, so that's a good tip for those of you who like a good bargain. Here at the end of the counter, I have a marshmallow fireside candle and a candle sleeve from Bath & Body Works. And then I have my little pumpkin napkin holder. I believe I got that at Crate and Barrel several years ago, and I just happen to have these napkins on hand, so I believe I got those at that stationery shop I mentioned earlier. Here's another bowl that's part of that bowl set I mentioned before by Tag, and I just have some pumpkin tissues in it and this little thing that was probably a gift from my mother-in-law. We exchange Halloween gifts every year. That I might put candy in it or whatever, little knickknacks. And then for the rest of the kitchen, it's mostly decorative towels and mugs and things. So I've got my Minnie Mouse Halloween towel, decorative, and then I've got some these little towels I think from Crate and Barrel many years ago. They do some cute Halloween stuff. And then I have Williams-Sonoma pot holders, and I will leave the 4 in the back up. Oh no, I think I do have Thanksgiving ones. I can't remember now. Yeah, I do. But I have this Halloween one from Disney World as well in the front. And those were gifts from good family friends of ours. I have more decorative towels and another one of those decorative foaming hand soap from Bath & Body Works a couple years ago. But like I said, I just filled up with other foaming hand soap. It's just the mechanism works because it was designed for foaming hand soap. And then for mugs, I have these mugs that I got at Starbucks many moons ago. Believe it or not, they used to have really cute holiday mugs, and they don't do that anymore. But these are my Halloween ones, so I have 2 kinds. I have the orange and the black, and they're really cute. This mug was a gift from my mother-in-law last year, I think. And then I have a couple more mugs and sort of overflow, so they just make it into these other cabinets. These are my 2 Halloween Peanuts mugs, and I believe I got those at Barnes & Noble. And then lastly, I have my Target mugs from several years ago as well. And those are great for a really nice big cup of tea, and I just think they're so cute. The ghost one's my favorite. And that pretty much sums everything up. So I hope you enjoyed my October fall decor tour. Well, I hope you enjoyed coming along on my fall decorating spree today. It's just, you know, the first week of October is traditionally when I put out my October decorations. Now, most of those things will go away at the end of the month, and then I have some November things. If you saw in those bins, I have November decorations separate, more Thanksgiving-y kinds of related things. Thanksgiving-y? You know what I mean. Thanksgiving related decor, whereas in October I have mostly Halloween kind of centered things. I thought it just would be kind of different to show you some of my process, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it and seeing the decor tour at the end. So I hope to be back with a new kitchen series for the rest of the month. Different kind of looks at some kitchen organization projects that I'm working on, both at our family home out in Utah and in my own kitchen. So some new things for sure, and I will see you guys then. So in the meantime, I hope you're having a great start to this fall season, if it is fall when you're watching this, wherever you are. And I look forward to sharing more with you for the remainder of the year. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care. Bye.